What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video. We're back in Wind Valley Park with another episode 26. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are just excited as I am because we're about to get into some cool stuff and I have some cool ideas for this episode. So this episode, obviously we're going to continue to work on this, but obviously we can't really build our next coaster that we want to build until we unveil it or get it unlocked. So I have another idea. We're going to continue to detail this pathway a little bit, but we're also going to try something else that I think the park could use, and that is going to be, we're going to be reviving Stormbreaker. We're going to attempt to work on its flaws. So obviously it's had its issues, but we're going to do some rebranding with it. And maybe even give it a new coat of paint and actually try to get it in working order again. So here we go. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm actually, yeah, well, it's fine. Okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna start things off and we're gonna try and get this ride back up to its former glory. So instead of the American Arrow, I think we're gonna try something interesting here. We're gonna try and get some Vekoma trains on it. Deegan trains, these are the Vekoma ones. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and make this work. So what we're gonna do basically we're just gonna try and get the ride in working order without doing the weird block section thing. See if I can fix it. With this new coat of paint, it's gonna have like a slightly different color scheme too. We're giving it a slightly different color scheme as well. Basically, this is the park's last huzzah of trying to get this ride in functioning order. Look at that, nice and vibrant. It's popping. Alright, I'm going to recolor these trains just a little bit again. We're going to do a lot of testing and see if we can get it revived here. I'm also going to do some updates for the station, I think, too, to make it look nicer. Look at these new trains. Nice, comfortable Vekoma trains. There we go. I like it. It's a very cheesy repaint, but I like it. In a way, we're kind of rebranding the ride, so. Alright, you better stop in here. The thing is, it was kind of inconsistent. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. It actually stopped, so that's a good sign. Like, we're really trying to preserve Stormbreaker and reopen it as brand new, kind of, and everything. That re-theme. Not really a re-theme, but like a revamp. Trying to do whatever we can to get this ride functional, a lot more functional. Okay, I don't know if that other one flew through the station. Hopefully it did not. But they're going to work on this for quite a few months. Isn't there a, yeah, a refurbishment? We're not going to do a rebrand, we're going to do a refurbishment. Alright, so in testing mode, it's working just fine right now. It's not doing the glitch where it doesn't let people off and flies through the station. So right now, it's actually doing pretty good. We're going to fast forward just a little bit, just to make sure it's working properly. Supposed to wait 60 seconds. I'm gonna make it pop a little bit with some. Just kind of looks incomplete without doing this, so we're gonna Put in some little top pieces on the wall pieces here. Yeah, that looks a lot nicer. I'm gonna go in here as well. There he is. Ready to do the refurbishment on the ride. So maintenance hard at work. To revive Stormbreaker. There we go. That just adds a little extra layer of detail and spark, you know. I love it. So far, the testing so far has been really, really good, and I'm pretty excited. I think we're in good shape. Still have not seen the train fly through the station, so that's good. That is definitely a positive. Oh, ta-da! Yeah, the station's looking pretty mighty fine. So we can say they did this in the off season and a little bit of the start of the season. Alright, and Stormbreaker has reopened on May 17th, 2005. Has reopened. Alright, so far so good. Not going through the station, and that's the hopes that we're going to maintain. New paint job, new trains, and not to mention running 2 trains as well, which is exciting. So let's see what the reaction is to the brand new Stormbreaker. Now complete with some Vekoma trains. Through the vertical loop. And to the turnaround. Looks great. See, if I remove rides in this, I'm gonna be kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna make me a little sad. So I'm just gonna be like, that was our ride, you know? It was part of our history. Just gone, you know? I might make multiple saves. Before I take anything out, I'll make a save that before anything was removed. So I always kind of have it if I want to revisit that ride. Or make some archived video. Whoa. Wait. Oh, I was like, did the people disappear? At first I thought the guests disappeared off the ride. Don't go through, it's going through. No, okay, it stopped, okay. As first I thought it was just gonna fly through because of how fast it looked like it was going. I want it to become a classic, so. How close are we? Is it? It's 1 year, 5 months, so it's pretty close to becoming a classic. Once it's a classic, it might start popping again. I'll definitely I might either hide this or create some more facades right there onto the building, just to make it look a little bit better. Alright, so heading back over here. Let's see where these are. We're at 21 days to go. I'm thinking about building another building, or at least working on this path a little more. Maybe we'll put like a nice curb and then throw in a fence here. I really want to get that coaster started. I really want to, but research says nah. I'm gonna make you wait. There we go, we got a fence there, so this area is starting to look a little more completed. Not completely yet, but it is looking a little bit better. So, close over now. 76%. 11 days for all-in-one. I don't think that's it. Again, I think that's the infinite. pretty sure that's what that's going to be. I wish we could research more coasters at the same time. You didn't have to wait on that one to be fully done. Oh, look at this. A lot more people coming through. I like it. Definitely got some people coming in, and the line will stay short because we are running 2 trains on it. Oh, it's the... Never mind. All in one is the basilisk. Okay. Which is the... Interesting. In full swing, that might be it. That might be our one right there. So my goal here is that it's gonna come out right here. The lift hill is gonna go up to about here. It's gonna have a little bit of a drop turn, just slightly angled. Go right here, and it's gonna have like a turnaround that goes right here, right by the water. It'll be kind of a nice little awesome scenic spot. Turn around by the water, and then it's gonna have a few elements coming back this way. It might have couple twists and turns here, and then it's gonna get back into the station. So it's gonna go out and back out this way and back in. So it's not gonna be like a super long ride. Again, it's gonna be kind of a shorter family coaster, but it's gonna work well for what we wanted to do. It's gonna be a little bit bigger than it's gonna be bigger than this ride, which is Wind Valley Forest Express. Look at the line. Yay, I got the line back up from that. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to get started on this ride as well. And in case you didn't know, I've been looking at doing a raft ride over here. That is what been wanting to do, is a raft ride. We're going to do a lot of adjustment for the terrain on this. So I'm trying to make these kind of look like, you know, a lot of the splashes have little dips in them and such. I'm trying to replicate those a little bit. So you kind of do the splashes. And we're going to do a lot of rock work, which will be really cool here. Alright, we gotta be careful here because this is where the queue line and such is gonna be at, so we gotta watch out for it. So again, nothing too huge. It's gonna be kind of a small layout. We'll have a cool we'll have a pathway going along the edge there to kind of create a nice little scenic area. That's going to be my goal. Let's go ahead and raise this up out of the way. Otherwise, it does not work the greatest. Let's do rough water and fill that up. And now we should be able to lower this back down where we want it. That way this first section is underneath the water here. I like doing that because it just adds a little bit more realism, in my opinion, to it. I'm going to try and make this look like they can add and remove rafts from here. So this ride won't be open for the 2006 season. It will probably be around the 2007 or so. So the park's kind of simultaneously building this ride and the coaster at the same time. And they may or may not open at the same on the same year. And we are going to, I might hide this because that one's obviously like it's spinning now. Cool. All right, here we go. Is this it? Yay, we got it. Steel Hydra. Sweet. We finally got it. Just gotta adjust. We'll just adjust those brick walls. That's not gonna be a problem. That'll be easy enough. Boom. We got ourselves a nice little layout. All right, let's go ahead and hit test, and we're gonna take a ride. And just see how it turned out. Like, you got it, you got it. Steel Vengeance is way more intimidating in my opinion. Like, for not being able to do the banking offset, it actually turned out pretty good, I think. So not super intense, but not super scary. I like it. I think it turned out good. Sweet. Let's take a look at the stats here. 483, not bad at all. Track length of 1,980 feet, so nearly 2,000 feet of track. Max speed of 49 miles an hour. The biggest drop is 81 feet. Pretty awesome. No inversions. And we'll have ourselves a nice suspended coaster by the Coma. What? Wait, 1, 2... forgot how many coasters we have in the park. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that going to be the 6th coaster? Alright, this will be kind of a cool little plaza area after this autosave, of course. We're about to get into year 26. Come on, autosave. Did you have to do it right here? You couldn't wait a little bit longer? For reals. That was a rough one, too. That one took a while. Some autosaves are worse than others. There's a little space over here. Who knows? Maybe we can use that space for something someday. But we're filling this space pretty... I think we've filled this space pretty well so far. Got a little bit of stuff here to do here and there, but for the most part, we have filled this space pretty well. Let's go check in on Stormbreaker. It's got a little bit of a line, looking good. When was its last shutdown? It did shut down at one time when we were watching it. July of... I think that was the last time. So it's done pretty good. I think it's doing pretty good, and it looks like the ride's still running properly, so like the trains aren't flying through the station. So that's definitely good. Should be getting close to being a classic. But anyways, it's March 1st, year 26, which is the year 2006. So we're getting pretty, starting to close in on more closer to present day. In 5 years, RMC is going to be a thing in the park. So that's timeline wise, RMC will be making its debut. So that's a fun thing to think about. And then a lot of rides, yeah. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next live streamer video. Have a great day and even cooler tomorrow. Thanks, and goodbye.